Welcome to another edition of Outwin with the Raiders. It's going down. That W.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston,
on the road.
The home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on Saturday. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you are with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. He'll manage to get to the 33. Roberts in there on the tackle.
It was great defense. See if we can get something done. Get a big play.
2nd and 5. Once again, it's Marks. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've done it. He will go all the way. Christian Kirk, touchdown, Houston. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 quarters.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. At their own 26-yard line. Played his prep ball here in the Lone Star State. Ashton Genty. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Once again, it's Genty. Pass midfield to the 45. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 21-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 36 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
1st and 10. Now, Gino. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll have down inside the 10-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Back is Smith. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
And the response by this offense, it's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Tremont Smith on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive, and he's got some space. Up past 30 to about the 32-yard line. I'll pick up the 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. From the gun, here's Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Headed left, buying time. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Third down. 3 to go. He'll try to run for it with Marks.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. To throw is Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. Marks on this defense. Backs up. But they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Mostert now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Yep. Wow.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 1.
Speed on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, Smith. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to report a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Gino. Gets that one complete to his tight end Downs. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
A gain of 12.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He works free, right side. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you got to make the most of it.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Mostert now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are
we needed that.
Big. He will score.
It's huge.
75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
Daniel Carlson kicking off for the Raiders.
2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Strauss. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Still got a shot.
First half slayed out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Yeah! A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
First down throw to Smith. He's got the tight end there. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
From the pistol, Smith. That one caught by Tucker. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Run the draw with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Smith. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had a football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
From the shotgun, Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's a former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Now Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickups. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, Stroud. Adam Butler. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
13 yards.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
Correct. Still got it.
That's caught. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd.
Unbelievable. Sorry, Gino. You'll get another chance.
They'll come up here.
You'll get
1st
another shot.
and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And they're trying to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Stroud. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, I'd be surprised if they go for it on fourth. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On fourth down, Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard. Gino to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker.
Save the ball right.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. We'll go again with Marks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 13. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yep, it is their fault defense. You can't follow it. Man wants to duck deep.
Give to Marks from the gun, and he's going to be taken down.
They're all going to laugh at you.
2-minute warning. So, right after the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll drop the throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kurtz. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Stroud going to set up the throw. He's got his tight end in Schultz. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now it is first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Texans. And it was their defense that led the way.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up.